Welcome back to Wolf Weather. It's Wednesday, January 3rd. I'm Tom, and I'll be guiding you through the graphics tonight. We've got a lot going on, especially over here in the southeast, and we have a possible winter storm that's going to be moving up the northeast. So we also have some watches and warnings out for northern Florida and Georgia, South Carolina, all up and down the East Coast. So we'll be looking at that. First of all, let's go ahead and look at our radar. And you can see out in the northwest, they've got some rain and some mix. There's also some snow in southern Minnesota up near the lakes. And there's also some wintry mix down in Texas, in the southern part of Texas. And if you look off of Florida near Miami, you'll see all that rain, and that is a developing low that's going to be moving toward the north. But right now, that's sort of a stalled out front that's making all that rain. Let's take a look at it here. And this is for tomorrow. And you can see where that low is, and that's going to be moving up north, up the East Coast. There'll be some possible rain and in Florida until you get up toward the northern part of Florida, and then we're not sure what you're going to get. Could be a mix, and could be some ice. We'll be looking at that in just a minute or so. Great Lakes area, still some snow up in that area, and also some snow up near Washington State. Now this is the radar out of Florida, and that area that you see south of Pensacola, Florida, and the Panhandle, out in the Gulf, that is all moving to the east, sort of the east northeast. So that'll eventually come on shore overnight if it holds together, and there's some other stuff behind that. So they're just looking at where the cold air is and where the moisture is going to come in to see if we're going to be, what we're going to be getting in northern Florida. Now this is one of our, this is from Weather Nation, and they have some winter storm warnings out. That's the pink looking. And you also have some winter storm watches and advisories out. And mostly those advisories and watches are for ice, not really snow, but you could get some flurries here or there. Next up, here's another one, and this shows you a little bit better. This is the ice accumulation, and this is over the next, I think it's the next day or two. But you can see that line right there that's just north of Jacksonville, and it's getting down into that's a little bit north of Ocala area, up in that Gainesville, north of Gainesville. So definitely could see some ice, and that's not a good thing, especially on a work day. Now here's this coastal storm, and this is Wednesday at 7 a.m. where they think it's going to be. And you can also see up near Jacksonville, just north of Jacksonville, up near Brunswick and Kings Bay, and up in that area, sort of a mix, and then possibly a little bit of snow once you get further on in to a little further north in Georgia. But like I said, it's just really it's a timing thing with this cold air that's in place and this moisture that's going to be moving over. And this sort of shows you what's going on up the East Coast. These are watches and warnings and advisories that are out, and it's it will become a it will become a winter storm, not a tropical storm, but a winter storm. Just not sure right now how far it's going to stay off the coast, but most of the models are showing it is going to come very close to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, which means South Carolina from Myrtle Beach on up is going to get a pretty good bit. Now, this is for January 3rd and 4th. Obviously, today, the 3rd, and tomorrow, Thursday. And you can see that it will stretch all the way in. About 2/3 of North Carolina will be affected by this storm as it moves up. Some may get just rain right there on the Outer Banks. And then as you move further in, it could be anywhere from ice to snow to just a mix. Again, has to do a lot with this cold air. Now, this is East Tennessee the next 7 days. And Wednesday, it's going to be, we're going to have some clouds in the morning, and then becoming sunny, and a high of about 34. And looks pretty good during the week. Not too bad. The weekend, starting Sunday, we could see a little bit of rain or a mix back into the forecast. And then also Monday and Tuesday, we're looking to see what the temperatures are going to be and the timing on that, because we could get some rain changing over to snow, or possibly rain changing to a mix and then to snow. So just going to have to watch that. It's a little far out. And this is Asheville area for the next 6 or 7 days here. And pretty much the same forecast over there. Little bit cooler on that side of the mountains, but they'll adjust that a little bit too, and we'll just have to see what they're going to be getting in the way of snow and rain. But we do have a graphic that's coming up that's going to show a little bit of that on Thursday. Let's see. Okay, it's loading up, so we're going to load up the one here for Houston, Texas, their forecast. And there it is. And they're going to stay relatively cool for the next 3 days, really 4 days, and then there'll be a warming trend. But it definitely going to be cloudy and pretty icky over that way. But it should be warming up over there. Right near the weekend, it'll get back to more seasonable norms. We're going to pull up this other one here. So just hang on. I'm having a little computer problem. So just hang on 1 second here. Okay, I think we have this sorted out. Now this is actually Wednesdays. I don't know how that other one got in there, but this is Wednesdays, and you can see that low that's off of Miami. Now that's going to be moving very quickly up the East Coast. You'd be surprised where it's going to be on Thursday, way up there. And you can see they're showing that rain, snow on the East Coast, anywhere from northern Florida, which could be a mix, on up. Further north you go, there's more cold air, and it's going to be looking at snow. And looks like some rain over in Oregon and California. Now this I wanted to show you. This is for Thursday, 8 p.m. This is a future cast. And you can see they're showing this snow right on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. A lot of the models, this is not showing up, and they're not forecasting it yet. the National Weather Service is not. But we'll have to take a look at this. There could be just enough moisture around to be getting some snow. It looks like up to almost half inch or more. And this is from Fox Carolina TV, and they're showing the rain, actually snowfall potential, and you can see it gets pretty strong um, over in eastern North Carolina, over in that area. So just have to keep an eye on that. But you can see Asheville, Greenville, all those areas, they're not really expecting anything. Well, a lot going on. We're trying to compile some new maps and different things. Um, and we will see where this goes over the next day. But we'll try to get something posted tomorrow evening a little earlier. So you'll know what's going on for your Thursday. And that's about all we have tonight. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. And you have a great day. You have a great Wednesday. And as I said, we'll try to get something early. I can't promise that. I have to go to another state tomorrow, and it depends when I get back. But we will get something out there for you. So have a great Wednesday, and we'll be talking to you soon.